In today's episode, we are going to be talking about AVAX, Zilliqa, and BTC because I really do not want you to miss any of the amazing trades that we're going to be having in the near future. And this is one of the reasons why I really want to give you some very profound technical analysis. So to those of you who have been sort of following my channel 6 years ago, right? We have had obviously a lot of top gainers and a lot of 100x's, and a long time ago, right? I did introduce AVAX to you when the price of AVAX was literally below $5, and this is one of the reasons why the bear market is almost over, and I really want to help you make a little bit of more money this time around because we are better, we understand the markets even better. So this is one of the reasons why we are going to be deciphering everything that has been happening. So before I go on and just talk about everything, right? Kindly hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on post notifications because you do not want to miss any of these amazing trades that we're going to be having in the future. So altcoins do follow whatever Bitcoin does. So Bitcoin for the past few hours has been sort of climbing up, and this is one of the reasons we obviously saw a lot of alternative cryptocurrencies following, and they have been doing very well as well. As you can see, we are literally in the green. So what is the general perspective of BTC as far as the alternative cryptocurrencies are concerned? By the way, Zilliqa is also one of our OG cryptocurrencies here on this particular YouTube channel, right? Because we have been talking about it for a very long period of time, and you guys already know the numbers that we've done. You already know our history. You already know where we're coming from. So please do your due diligence and go back in the past and see what we were talking about. So I'm very excited due to the fact that Zilliqa is obviously going to do very well, and there's a lot of growth potential. As you can take a look at this particular market cap, right? It's only around 357 million US dollars in comparison to AVAX. However, AVAX is ranked number 14, so meaning it's a much more stable coin. So when it comes to cryptocurrency profit generation, right, you have to strike a very good equilibrium with regards to balancing your cryptocurrency portfolio. So do you get to sort of put your money in a very well established high market cap cryptocurrency, or are you going to be able to bet on cryptocurrencies that are not so established and they have a lot of upside to grow? And this is one of the reasons why, even though you have to strike that equilibrium, you also have to do it in a very safe and secure way, because a lot of these new coins that have got very extreme low market cap, right, a lot of them are very risky. But if you look at OG cryptocurrencies that just always blow up and they immediately go down, there's a lot of volatility, and that is something that we can utilize, and we can take advantage of their stable nature. And this is one of the reasons why I really love trading Zilliqa. So with that said, just like I gave you my preamble, right? Everything that Bitcoin does, the altcoins have to follow suit. So this is one of the reasons why, before we even talk about the TA as far as Avalanche and Zilliqa are concerned, right? I just want to get you up to speed with regards to what has been happening as far as Bitcoin is concerned, and the major patterns that you guys have to be looking out for. So obviously, we experienced a lot of downside, right? We obviously experienced these treacherous months, weeks of just agony, anguish, and just people were losing their minds. I mean, personally, I was losing my mind because we just spent a whole lot of down trending for a very long period of time. But the markets are always moving in cycles, and this is one of the reasons why we are beginning to see the markets move towards the upside, and this is something that is going to help us make some money. Obviously, ever since we hit this particular downturn, which is around 16,000, slightly below 16,000, we hit 15,500, right? We have seen a very good reversal, and we can capitalize and just take advantage of this and continue riding it till the wheels fall off, until we cannot do it anymore. So this is one of the reasons why I really believe that we do have a little bit more upside to go before we sort of get rejected either there or there, and then we're going to sort of come back down. And then when the Bitcoin halving comes, right, we're obviously going to continue our upward trajectory like that. So now that you guys have got this basic pattern right over here, right, you know where we're going to go, you know what's about to happen, you know where we could potentially end up going, and you've got an overall trajectory of what is likely to happen. So what is going to be your game plan? Okay, so I've been very conservative here, especially in the past few days, because we are sort of beginning to range. Okay, so what usually happens is when we have a base like that, right, we usually see a drop in price and then a continuation towards the upside. So this is something that we're going to uncover in the next coming few days, but it hasn't happened. So there is a possibility that the price of Bitcoin could continue going up to this particular target. So just for me to really be blunt with you, I really believe that before we can see any major downtrend or any major drop as far as Bitcoin is concerned, right, we have to test this particular resistance from 41,000 all the way up to around 47,000. So that is the target ever since we bottomed from September 2023, is it? Yeah, ever since we bottomed. And no, we need to go back, way back in time. So ever since we bottomed here, right, since 21st November 2022, right, we have been gravitating towards this particular resistance, and this is where we're most likely going to stop our momentum, and we're going to see a little bit of pullback. However, I really believe that 2024 is really going to be an ultra bullish year, and but these market cycles have to happen and the markets need to breathe. So more of the story is we are definitely going to see an upside to this particular resistance between 41,000 all the way up to 41,000 all the way up to 47,000. So any price rejection in this particular red box is going to be a very good win for us, and we're going to definitely make a whole lot of money. So is the price of Bitcoin going to first of all drop, then continue its upward trajectory like that, or are we just going to end up blasting towards the upside? So based on the current price right now, right, we're obviously beginning to see some continuation in terms of that upward momentum. So let's just take it one step at a time. Right now the prices are bouncing, so obviously I do have a bias towards the upside, which my ultimate goal is around 41,000 all the way to about 47,000 US dollars. So as soon as we found some sort of support, right, we continued going up. However, I'm really trading this with a grain of salt, because anything can happen, and we still have some more time in order for us to really get to certify this particular move. So I'm waiting for the 3-day time frame to end, which is going to happen, let's say in around 29 hours. So 29 hours from now, we're going to know whether this particular move is legit or not. But if you take a look at these Heikenhashi candles, right, we have been in a very blatant uptrend, and this is when we are beginning to see some or rather indecisiveness right around this particular area. As you can see, we have been dodging for the past 9 days, which really shows a slow a reduction in momentum. So whenever you get a reduction in momentum, especially after this vigorous move, right, you're obviously bound to see a very good retracement. So in case we do retrace, right, in case we do end up retracing a little bit, right, I'm obviously expecting some support at 33,000 US dollars. And if we end up ranging and then we sort of lose this particular line of support, right, our next area of support is going to be the sub 30,000 US dollar level. Okay, so these are my ultimate buyback zones in case we just don't blast off all the way to around 41,000 US dollars, even 47,000 US dollars. So these are the two scenarios that I'm expecting. In case in the next 29 hours we do not end up breaking towards the upside, there's a very high probability that we're going to end up, coming back to 33,000 US dollars, and then from there we're going to decide whether we're going to continue going up or whether we're going to find some more support here at the bottom. So those are the two scenarios that I'm expecting. But if you take a look at what has been happening, right, let's take a look at the 8 hours. Let's take a look at what the oscillators have been doing. So far, the oscillators are gathering strength, and we're seeing a little bit of build up of momentum, which can really signify a continuation towards the upside. So in this particular case, right, it is more likely there's a 60% chance of us pushing towards the upside because the momentum oscillators have sort of reset and there's still some more room to the upside. So this is one of the reasons why you have obviously seen a lot of alternative cryptocurrencies bouncing, and they are beginning to go they're beginning to get stronger, and this is why I'm leaning towards the upside of 41,000 US dollars. And if you take a look at most of the alternative cryptocurrencies, right, a lot of them are gearing up for a very good upside. So if you take a look at AVAX, right, it's done a whole lot, and who knows, maybe we might see a $30 AVAX price point before it goes back down, and sort of find support at the bottom. So moral of the story, if BTC continues doing well, there's a high probability that AVAX will continue its upward trajectory. Zilliqa will also end up pushing up higher, and we're going to see very good prices. So talking about Zilliqa, right? ZIL has been a very good cryptocurrency. So let's take a look at the overall perspective here. So we have had a very rough background. The past few months, years have been absolutely ridiculous, but take a look at this. We are poised to sort of push up towards the upside. So this is one of the reasons why I'm saying, hey, even though it did pump up a whole lot, right, we're obviously going to experience some more upside, because take a look at the previous all-time high. The overall all-time high was around 25 cents, and if you take a look at the current price, it's literally trading at 2 cents. I mean, there's a whole lot of room to grow. Moreover, the market cap is only 357 million US dollars. So I mean, there's absolutely a lot of upside to look forward to, and Zilliqa is a very stable project. These guys are consistently sort of they are very active, they are very innovative. So I really believe that this coin is not really going to go anywhere, and it has survived a lot of market trends. Sometimes when it comes to cryptocurrencies, right, whenever you see extreme bearishness, right, whenever we have that cycle post Bitcoin halving, right, there are just cryptocurrencies that never really get to recover. A lot of them just end up dying. I mean, do you guys remember Dentacoin? So let me take a look at Dentacoin. Excuse me. So this coin did very well a while back, but it just never recovered. It just never recovered, and it just died a very long, slow, painful death. I remember at some point, it almost reached like $1 billion. And if you take a look at what is happening to Dentacoin, it just couldn't recover. It just couldn't do it. It just couldn't do anything. So these are the situations that happen, especially with regards to cryptocurrencies. So when you see a very consistent project such as Zilliqa, best believe you can take advantage of the volatility, because I mean that's all that it takes to make money when it comes to cryptocurrencies. You just have to pick the lowest bottom and sell at the highest high. That's it. Flip your money and keep it moving. So that's all I had for you today. I'm just really looking forward to seeing what Bitcoin is going to do in the next coming few days. And yeah, hopefully you guys got a thing or two. So moral of the story is there is a possibility that we can end up going towards this particular base, which is around 33,000 US dollars to 34,000 US dollars, right? This line of support right over here, right? So in case we continue losing momentum, and moreover, this particular trade as of now is not really solidified, because we still need some more trading data. Like I told you, I'm waiting for 1 day 5 hours to elapse. I'm waiting for about 29 hours from now, in order for me to really be sure of where the price of Bitcoin is going to end up going. However, we still have a 60% chance of the price pumping. And in case you're going to be trading, make sure you've got a very tight stop loss, so that in case this particular upset is going to happen, you're going to be safe and secure. However, I already believe that we've got a 60% chance of us pumping towards 41,000, because there's a lot of fair value price action happening here. And if you take a look at what has been happening from a very bigger perspective, right? If you look at the weekly time frame, we're still solid. We still have a lot of upside. We still have a long way to go as far as losing momentum is concerned. So I'm going to be keeping my longs. I'm just going to be in all these altcoin trades that I'm having. However, I'm going to be utilizing tight stop losses, stop losses, which are 5% to about 3%, 3% to about 5%. That's all I'm willing to lose, especially at this particular level. So yeah, be very careful. Take care, and in case you've got any other coins that you would love me to decipher, please let me know in the comment section below. It's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x, and I'm definitely back. I mean, we took a very long time. We really we haven't been very active, but hey, I'm here, and we're going to be making some money together. So please, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Drop me a comment in the comment section below. Hit the like button and share this with everybody who wants to make money. This time around, you guys were going to make millions of dollars, and we're not going to lose the money. You see, the biggest problem that I had was losing money when it comes to trading these cryptocurrencies. But I've been through that. So this time around, I know it's all about keeping the bag secure. I'm not going to lose any money. I'm just going to get money in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.